Hey everybody, this is Connie with the Artisan Company. We've got another bead reveal of companies that I'm checking out, so to speak. And today we're going to do Shipwreck Beads out of Lacey, Washington, and then another one called BCV Glass, and it's out of the Netherlands. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, the first one we're going to look at is Shipwreck Beads. They're out of Washington State here in the U.S. I used to order from them, oh gosh, years and years ago when I first started my beading company business, and they had some amazing finds, especially if you were someone who did Southwest styles or Native American styles, and that was actually how I started. Um, and so, anyway, I haven't ordered from these people in probably 20 years. So this was the first time. So my little order came in this little bubble wrap package. And let's see here. And it does have a packing slip, which I love the packing slips that have the prices and everything on it of what you ordered. I like that. Okay, so now it's in a little package like this. Let me take this out, and I ordered a few items because I still do dominant Southwest Native American styles. So I decided to order some things in that vein from here. Um, the first thing that happened was I completed the order, and a lot of things were not available. So they wound up refunding the things that I didn't get or weren't able to get, and went ahead and sent the other items. And I've got looks like 5 items here, totaling uh, $24. So the first thing I ordered here was a massive bone feather, and let me open this thing because I ordered this as a centerpiece. And is that not stunning? Look at that. And it's got a little hole here so you can string it on the top. This is a pretty big piece. It's a 34 by 120 millimeters long. So it's a big piece. It's for a focal point on a necklace. And you can see here how it fits in my hand. That's my fingertip. So it's almost to the middle of my hand for my fingertip. It's a large piece. So what I'm planning on doing with this is I'm going to antique this with some walnut probably and do some painting on it. But beautiful piece, beautiful piece. All right, the next thing I ordered here was elk's tooth, bone, focal elk's tooth. Now, you know, you can get real ones. I try to not use real ones any more than I have to, but anyway, there's 8 pieces in here. They're 30 millimeter and they're double holed. You can see there's 2 holes drilled in the top right there for stringing. And these are easily antique. These are bone, real elk teeth, which I've had other types of real teeth. So these are kind of a pseudo, what I would say, pseudo polished look for those. Oh, by the way, this piece right here was $2.88. And this package of 8 is $2.79 for these. These antique up really, really well, and they're 30 millimeter, 8 pieces per package. All right, I'll just sit these right here and we'll just expedite some time. Okay. The next thing that I ordered was this crescent moon, and it's also bone. And it is stunning. It's 2 hole right here. It's 3 inches long, and I this is a focal piece as well. It is $2.10. They also carry this in one that's already antiqued that kind of looks like walnut already. It's brown or could look like wood. But they also carry these. These are beautiful focal points. You can drill these if you have a Dremel tool or something like that if you wanted to add more holes in it. Um, or you can bead it this way. If you're a really good beater, you can bead it around like that, or you can glue things on to change the look. But anyway, beautiful piece. It's 3 inches long, 2 hole, $2.10. All right, the next couple of things I bought, which I was really disappointed that they were sold out of the other ones that I ordered, because I was just really bummed. I had some earring ideas for these, but the first piece is this one right here, and it's a charm. Both of these are charms, and you can see right here. This one has. I'm gonna hold it up so you can see it real close, but they're copper. It's called a nun charm, N-U-N-N, and I think you can actually order directly from them as well. A nun charm. It's called North Cascades. It's 28 millimeter long. It's antique copper. And look at this beautiful leaf motif on here. This is going to make a stunning pair of earrings. I cannot wait to do this. I had ordered other things in silver and things like that, but they were out of them. So I may try again at another time. But this little set of two was $5.37 for the set of two right there. All right, and then the last little charms I got are also nun charms, N-U-N-N, and they're an organic. They call it an organic mussel shell. It's 28 millimeters long, and it's in an antiqued gold color. And probably because of all these little bumpy things in here is why they called it the organic look mussel shell. Just these little bumpy things, you know, the little crustacean-y looking things that you see on them. Two of these were $3. And so these are also going to be earrings. I love these. I think they're absolutely stunning. So that's those. So that's all that I got from this particular company. I will say this, shipping is extremely slow. My order was lost. I ordered on May 3rd. And on May 6th, they let me know that my order couldn't be totally fulfilled because they were out of items. So I was okay with that. So they went ahead and shipped it. And I just got this probably a week ago. So it took almost a month to get this small order. I emailed them with no response, and then I emailed again, and they finally responded. And they were very kind and very helpful when they did respond. But the first order never got out of Lacey, Washington. It got stuck at the mailbox, mail shipping thing. So they did resend the order. They sent this, and they did not charge me for shipping, which I was very happy about. Okay. But so the second order came in a fairly timely fashion. So I don't know what happened on the first one. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt on this one at this juncture. I'm going to probably order something else again, and I'll let you know how that turns out. But if you are looking, they do sell bead stones and other things like that. But if you're looking for some unusual things like this for, you know, Southwest Native American styles, they're a good place to find those. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay. This package right here came from a company called BCV Glass. These are Czechoslovakian cut glass. When I ordered it, I thought that it was coming stateside. I did not know till after I ordered it that it was coming from overseas. And it was shipped from the Netherlands is where it was shipped from. So you can see this box took a beating. Hopefully nothing inside here is broken, but it's packed pretty tight. There's nothing shaking in there. So hopefully this little hit right here didn't crack anything. But anyway, let's open it and see what's here. This took me a month to get from overseas. And it was very difficult to track. My husband even had trouble tracking it. Um, and at one point, I lost it in the tracking, and then it shows up on my doorstep today. So, anyway, if you're looking to order from this company, you might as well plan a month minimum out. Okay, let's see what's in the box. All right, I got the box open. I had to use a box cutter because it's a pretty sturdy box. Oh my goodness, you can see how they're packed. Wow. All right, so they're rolled initially. They were rolled in some bubble wrap, you can see. Take that off. Then they are put in individual bags. Oh, yes. Love this. Oh my goodness. They're in individual bags. And look at this. Y'all. Oh my gosh. The Toblerone candy out of Switzerland is the bomb. First time I ever ate this, I was in Switzerland, and then they started selling it in the U.S. Kind of like those chocolate oranges, that are they're round. They look like a chocolate orange, and you hit it, and the little slices fall apart. The first time I ever ate that, I was in Europe, and oh my gosh, how fun is this? They sent me a little treat. Oh, perfect for my coffee. Love that. Okay, so I love the fact that these are wrapped individually. Oh my goodness, and this is so important when you're dealing with glass beads, especially glass beads like this that are higher end, table cut, and all that stuff like that. So this is excellent so far. All right, so let's see what we got. Okay, the first thing here right out of the gate, and this is so exciting. Let me tell you a little bit more about this company. They wrote me immediately after I placed my order. They wrote me immediately, and they told me that they were not a typical bead house like Fire Mountain or any of the other places that I've featured on this channel. They are actually a glass company that makes everything under the sun out of glass. So you can buy chandeliers there. Obviously, you can buy beads for jewelry. You can buy dishes there and glasses and you name it. It is a fascinating company. And so when I found out that, I was like, well, and they told me that, even wrote me and told me that one of the things I ordered had to come from another place. So they let me know ahead of time it was going to take a little bit of time for me to get this order. So I appreciated that right up front, and I was like grateful. Okay, so the first thing out of the thing here is a pressed glass bead. It's a crystal luster ruby. It is Czechoslovakian cut. It is, I wrote it on here, it's a 14 by 11 millimeter, and it was $9.88 for this strand. But oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. Wow, that is a true ruby color, I have to say. How rubies and garnets are different shades of red, obviously. And of course, garnet, y'all know, they all come in all different colors. But ruby is such a lighter red, and sometimes it's hard to get beads that are actually that ruby color, and these are. So, oh my goodness, these are stunning, and the weight of them is just, yes, you can tell this is a quality bead. But it's a pressed Czechoslovakian glass, and it is a crystal luster ruby in color. Oh my goodness, $9.88 for this strand, and this is a long strand. Let's see here. How long is this? Oh wow, it's 20 inches long. That's a good strand of beads for $9.88, and it is quality. Wow. Okay, let's look at the next one. This one is a table cut bead, two-sided, and I'm going to do a video explaining what table cut beads are for those who don't know. But These are, oh my goodness, y'all, my eyes are popping out of my head. Okay, so this one is table cut rectangle opaque light blue, two-sided. All right, they are 12 by 8, I believe. Yes, 12 by 8, $8.51 a strand. And oh my goodness, look at that. Wow, that is stunning. Look at the color. It is an opaque blue. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And it's got a little gold edge on it right there, but it's ever so light. It's almost like a copper color instead of gold. It looks like a very light copper, which I would love that with this blue. But oh my goodness, table cut two-sided light opaque light blue. Wow, wow. Stunning, stunning, stunning. 851. I got 2 strands. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so this one is also a table cut. I got a lot of table cut beads because when they were showing them on the site, I was like, oh my goodness, I could tell they were quality beads even from the website and the photographing. And so far, they look just like the photographs. But anyway, this is a table cut semi-square with semi-round lava rock look. Oh my goodness, these are a 13 by 15 size glass bead. This was the most expensive. It was $15.64 for this. And I'm telling you, this is stunning. Oh my. You can see my finger straight through that glass. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. That is beautiful. And the edges of it look like lava rock. I am amazed at what they've done with these. And the weight is just, yeah. And it's kind of a black with a little undertone of gray on the edges to it. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cut glass beads. These were worth the wait, people. Worth the wait. Okay, this one is also table cut, and it is a square with a turned square edge. And it's called Silky Brown in color. It's a 12, it was $12.49 for this strand, and it's a 14 by 14 bead, and this is glass, y'all. It looks like stone. I am, wow, wow, wow. Look at this. It, and it even feels like stone when you're touching it. It doesn't even feel like glass. It feels like stone. Oh my stars, look at that. Wow, wow, wow. And you can see that it's the middle is kind of offset, which I love that. It's kind of got a little tweak to it like that. Look at the edges of this. It looks like rocks. I am amazed. I am totally amazed. And I've bought a lot of glass beads in my lifetime, but these are stunning. Oh my goodness. Wow. So square with turned square, which is this. It's turned, like I was saying. Silky brown is the color of this. Wow, wow, wow. $12.49 for this strand, and that is going to make some stunning jewelry. Oh, let's go to the last two. All right, these right here are table cut flowers. And my goodness me, is this not the cutest thing? They're 15 millimeter, and they were $9.36 for this strand. And oh my stars, look at this. Y'all, these are the cutest things ever. Look at these. And they just turn they almost look like mirrors here in front of my face. They look like little mirrors. Look at that. And they turn colors. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my. I just thought these were so fun when I saw them, and they were just so happy. They were happy beads. And I've seen a lot of flower beads in my lifetime, but these I think are amazing. The cut, the color, wow. Wow, wow, y'all. Look at that blue one right there. Ooh. They're almost like an iridescent and they pick up all the colors around it. Ah, is this not just the most fun, happy thing ever? Oh my. $9.36. It was worth it. 15 millimeter size beads, so it's not small. And the weight, beautiful. Okay, the last one here is I got to open this one. I ordered 3 packages of these. They were sold, as an individual thing here, but these are Czechoslovakian fire polished cathedral beads. They were $4.95 per package, and there is 2, 4, 6. There's 8 in a package. $4.95 for 8. They are 11 by 11 size beads, and there's a little edge on them. It's almost like an antiqued gold color. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it looks like and it's very faint. It's not in your face, where a lot of cathedral beads that you get, the gold or the copper or the silver on the ends of them is like really bright and in your face. This is extremely subtle, so it would be easy to mix and match things with it. It actually picks up more of the red than it does anything else, and that's beautiful. But I got 3 packages of these, and that's how they came packaged, and I love that. Love that. Their packaging, fantastic. But anyway, these are 11 by 11 fire polished Czechoslovakian cathedral beads, and the weight, you guys, the weight is amazing on all these. All right. Okay, we're at the tail end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. The 2 companies we looked at today were Shipwreck Beads out of Washington State, and this is BVCV Beads. Say that 3 times. Anyway, these guys are out of the Netherlands. It's shipped out of the Netherlands, but all of the glass is Czechoslovakian cut, shipped out of the Netherlands. You will have to order, if you're going to order this, at least a month out if you're looking for a project. And I imagine Christmas, you would have to order it even further out if you're going to use any kind of beads of this quality in any of your Christmas projects. But anyway, very much worth the wait, very much worth the price. My total on this was $60.83. The shipping was only $10 for this company, so my total was $75, roughly $27 for shipping and everything, and that's coming from overseas. So BVC glass, worth it, worth it, worth it. Yes. Shipwreck beads, beautiful stuff, especially for Native American and Southwestern styles. Some unusual, odd things there. So, but you may have to work around the time in which you get your product. It may be a little longer than what you would like, given that it's stateside. But anyway, around, and my little Toblerone candy. Love that. It was so cute. Anyway, around, hope you enjoyed this, and we'll do another one in about 4 weeks or so, and we'll see what's in the next company's bag. You guys have a great weekend. Bye.